Hi everybody, it's Julie and I'm back with the next part of putting together the cover when you've made your own using a cereal box, or I know that some of you out there may be using foam board. I think that's going to be okay on this because you're using it if you're using the material for the cover. Because foam board sometimes has a tendency to fold, but I think that this it'll be fine. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to be doing this one with the coffee dyed kit. So this is the coffee dyed piece of material. And I'm just going to come in here and now this, I have a little more. I can say, oh, I want it there. I want as much of this blue to keep as I can. That much we know. Okay, so we're going to lay this down. Okay. There's the bottom of the basket. And come across. So we'll need a gutter. The gutter needs to be about 1/4 of an inch to 3/8 of an inch. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull this around because I want to cut this piece right here. I want to make sure that, well, first I'm going to cut this blue. Okay, so I'm going to move these over here. I'll start by cutting the blue. Just going to leave one set of dots. Okay. So in the previous video, we went ahead and we cut out our cardboard, our cereal box. We cut it up. We're going to save this because we'll be using that on other things. Then we're going to come over here and figure out where we can cut here. Okay. Here, we can cut it about right here. Okay. Wanting to make sure that we have enough room that we'll be able to fold it down onto the book cover. Okay, so here I can also cut this little bit off here. Okay. And save all the scraps. Okay, now this is where we're going to put the basket. We're going to center the basket. Sort of. Right up to the yellow edge is what we did on the other one. And then make sure that we're at the bottom of the basket down here. Then we have a spine piece. So we're going to bring our spine piece over. And we also have our other book piece. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and line this up on my lines. So I have it down here and up here. This blue is lined up on the 17-inch, top 17-inch mark. Okay. That way if I use the lines to line this up, because this is a little bit different. The book is not put together like the other one that we're using is actually put together. So we're going to come over here and I'm going to cut okay, and save that piece. Okay, so now okay, if I do this, I can line I can line this spine up on this yellow, and yeah, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna line the spine up on the yellow, and then we'll move out from there. So I have, oh, come on. Okay, gotta put the lid on the top because we're gonna use the bottom. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. And I'm putting it on right on top of this other one because the other one's going to get glued anyway. Okay. So there we go. Good amount of glue on it. Oh, jeez. Okay, then come over and press it down. And remember, just like the last time, this is material, so some of this glue is going to go through. Some of this glue is going to go through. Okay. So since we have this one already wet, we'll go ahead and use it because we don't want that to dry, and then it'll give us definite creases and stuff there. Okay, so I'm just using the bottom part of my liquid Tombow Mono Aqua glue stuff. I like to use the bottom. It sends out a lot of glue. It has indentations in the applicator, so it will grab. I really like it. Okay, so there we go. So you can use a paintbrush or something and wipe it down, or your finger. I want to come all the way to the edge. There we go. Okay, so now we want it to line up with this and line up with the bottom of this spine. So we're going to line up to the edge of the yellow stripe. It's kind of nice to have a material that has a stripe in it that we can use like that. Okay, and this gives us a pretty good size gutter right there. It might even actually be bigger than what we want, but the thing is it will help with opening and closing. Okay. 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 Let's see how we're looking. So our glue has come through. But it does dry clear, so okay. Okay, so now we have one more piece, and again we're going to use, there's actually not enough in there to do the whole bottom of this one, so we're just going to switch to this one. Go ahead and start applying it, making sure you get to the edges. Okay, and then you can let up on the pressure and spread it around with the applicator. Okay, so now I'm using pressure to get some glue out. And applying pressure. Now I'm just coming back and spreading the glue with the applicator. Okay. Apply pressure, bring out some glue, come back, and just go along spreading the glue. Okay. This one is drying up. Give it some more and spread it. Okay. Okay, so we come over here. We want to make sure that we're about even with the front. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and apply it. Okay, then we're going to come turn it over. Make sure we don't have any bubbles or wrinkles. Looks really good. Okay. Okay, so this is our cereal box cover, and you can see it is a little bit more flimsy. If you wanted to, you could have added, or you could still now add a third layer, and you can also see it's wanting to curl, so we're going to be having to deal with that. But you can see that I struggled with that a little bit with this one too. It did curl. See, it curled in the back. I'm trying to remember how. Yeah, okay, so the gutter on this one was not nearly that big. I hope that's going to be okay. It should be fine. Okay, so with this glue, you want to go ahead and make sure that you put it down one more time. Always. Always that one more time. Okay. I'll go to the edges, make sure that we're good. And then I'm sorry, but we're going to go ahead and let it set aside and dry. You can skip up and go on to the part where, I think it's part 5, where we just go ahead and attach the edges. Or you can wait for the video where I'm going to actually do it on this particular one. Okay? So we're going to set this aside and let it dry. If you like this video and you're following along and you're enjoying this, you want to make sure you save all of your scraps. Please comment down below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe and have an amazing day. Bye!